Sri Bhagavan speaks of self-realization as Sahaja Stithi, which means abidance in or as that which is natural, that which is innate, calling self-realization the natural state. If it is innate, if it is truly natural, then it is indeed what you are. What is it that is natural? What is it that is innate? Certainly, certainly that which appears and disappears, which has birth and death, or coming and going, cannot be innate. For what is innate is ever existent. What is this natural state? It cannot be anything bodily, for the body is not always. What is natural or innate is always the case for you and is continuous. That is, what is innate must be your very existence. What then is your existence? It should not be defined in terms of the body or attributes of the body, such as a sense perceiver or a performer of activity. What is innate? Or what is your very existence? As no thought is changeless and continuous, your existence must be other than thought. And the natural state must be mind transcendent, just as it is transcendent of the body. The very idea of I comes and goes. It cannot be innate. For what is innate is continuous and immutable. Existence itself is evidently innate. And it is not possible to separate yourself from it, though the illusion of an ego is just such imagination. That which exists, that which is existence itself, is the reality. While that which was previously described as discontinuous and changeful is actually entirely unreal. The reality is evidently the innate. If it is the reality, if it is your existence, what is the significance of abidance, sthiti, abidance or establishment as that? There are not two selves, two existences, that one could be or not be another. Abidance is knowledge, self-knowledge, which is neither a sense perception nor a mental conception. Such knowledge is of the very nature of being. For the knowledge to be eternal, and thus truly of a liberating nature, or realization as we call it must be ever existent. It must be innate. So this is not knowledge in the sense that one knows something. This is non-objective knowledge, in which the self that is known and the self that knows and the knowing itself are all identical. How is one to abide in the innate? Since the innate, or knowledge, self-knowledge, is not to be attained anew, the spiritual practice involves the destruction of delusion. Delusion takes the form of misidentification, as with individuality, with the mind, with the body, and everything else that is not actually natural to you. The destruction of misidentification is not the destruction of any real thing, but simply a cessation of imagination. Such is the dissolution of ignorance. The unreal never is. The real always is. The not-self is never yourself, and yourself can never be otherwise. Therefore, to find self-realization and to realize it to be the only existent one, the reality, inquire, who am I? That which is supremely glorious, that which is perfectly blissful, that which is of the nature of existence, consciousness, and happiness, finding which supreme peace ever is. That which is truly God, Brahman itself. That is what you are. That is the innate. Find out who you are.